のグレーがやられました。エルザ隊長、一言お願いします。
はあ、空が青いな。
エルザ隊長が故障したんだ。
What's up, folks? This is Ace Hunter here, giving you a playthrough of Planet Wisp. Well, actually, it's a playthrough of Sonic Generations, but hey, the level is Planet Wisp. So kind of messed up there, but whatever. Yeah, Planet Wisp. Actually, the game is fairly new. If you haven't gotten it now, I honestly wouldn't care to get it. I mean, it's not all that great. And plus, I would just wait for to get the new Sonic game that has come or is about to come out called Sonic. I can't even think of it right now, but it's basically the equivalent of Sonic or Mario Galaxy. Like, pretty much, it's Mario Galaxy Sonic style. Pretty much it's Sonic, you know, going through doing Sonic stuff. But in a Mario Galaxy thing. Even though I'm not really talking about the right game here that's being played right now, actually what this game is called is Sonic Colors. Don't know what exactly it was all about, but as far as I know, it was like basically a video game where Sonic had to save these little space aliens that he uses in order to transform into these special forms. He had to save these little aliens in order to from Eggman, who is using them for evil purposes, of course. So, pretty much, Sonic goes around and pretty much, and I've said pretty much already like 5 times now. For the most part, I think this game was basically Sonic had to get these different little monsters, and that's why they named it Colors, was because they all came in different little colors, or you know, and also gave Sonic special different abilities. I think there was another Sonic game that kind of did this, but I'm not exactly sure. Sonic 3D, I think, did something of that matter. I'm not exactly sure. Don't quote me on that. I did play Sonic 3D before, even though I'm not really a big fan of it. It wasn't the best game to play, but hey, it was a game. Sonic Colors, the reason I haven't really played Sonic Colors, so that's why I can't really tell you a whole lot. And the reason being is because that game was for the Wii. Sadly, a lot of the Sonic games nowadays is coming on the Wii for some reason. They're not appealing to any of the other people who actually play console games. Well, I know the Wii is a console game, but what I'm saying is like they're not appealing to any of the people who still play the other console, the major console games. Sega's been just going on the little console games, which I mean, given I can understand that, you know, Sonic is more of a party type game and not a you know, he's not like the game that would get on a console very easily, so you could see why. But you know what, I don't mind. I honestly don't mind. In any case, so the game pretty much well, I mean, there's not really much else to commentate about as far as that, because I don't really know too much about this game. So I guess I'll just commentate on how I've been playing it. This level is probably the longest and hardest levels of all of the, and I'm talking about both versions of Sonic too. Both of these are probably the hardest of them. You know, the level is long, the freaking length of it is long. Both levels span out to at least 6 minutes. Which, honestly, for a Sonic game, to me, that's a bit long. But other people might not care for it. I kind of do, just because I'm a Sonic guy. Sonic doesn't dwell in one place for too long. You know what I'm saying? So, but in any case, I know I've probably played longer levels too. I shouldn't even be talking. I've played like different levels that would span out to 12 minutes, so that's when things got bad. But yeah. For the most part, I think this game went pretty nicely. Didn't find any problems with it. For the most part, I think this level, oh my gosh, I just, you know what, time to cover all otherworldly news. In my case, I have been having a horrid time lately. Recently found out that one of my animals or family members destroyed my playing charge kit, you know, that little cord that charges up your controller and whatnot. That's been destroyed. Oh joys. I don't know by who, I don't know why, it's just been destroyed. Apparently, it just got destroyed and I'm so pissed. For the most part, I mean, I can't play any big games, and mostly I can only use it to watch Xbox nowadays. Or watch YouTube and stuff and all that good stuff, but I was so mad when I found out I can't play the little charging stuff. So the cord's completely broke in half. So I'm not the happiest camper. You know what I'm saying? I really don't like the fact that my like the cord that I use in order to play video games and make sure that my controller stays charged is now destroyed. And now that that thing's gone, now I need a new one, or we're going to have to start getting AA batteries every week. That's fun. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. What am I talking about? Right? So, and anyway, for the most part, I mean, I'm pretty much doing what I can. I still have videos that I gotta use and whatnot, and then pretty much after I post my last video for YouTube, I'm going to pretty much take a break. That's what I need, just a well-deserved break from all this stuff, and then I'll be giving you the El Shaddai playthrough like you guys want. Trust me, I know you guys want that. Nah. I know you don't, but I'm just going to play that El Shaddai playthrough, and I know you guys will like it. There will be no commentary with that El Shaddai playthrough next, though, so no me just blabbing on about different things, so. But hopefully that comes out nicely. No problems come out with me recording. So far, it's looking like no problems will occur during recording. I'm not going to hold my breath, though. I do sense maybe some problems might occur during the future game playthroughs. So, for right now, you know, let me know down in the comment sections below what level should I do this El Shaddai playthrough on. And depending on the responses I get, well, you know what? We'll see what happens. I did complete El Shaddai on normal mode earlier. Like, I did I did take my time through it to play a little bit of it, and I did feel that playing it on just normal was challenging enough for me, because given that game is decently long, so it'll have me pretty much playing this game for quite a while, and I will be taking the game by the chapters that it goes through. The first and second chapters are really long due to the fact that we're going after like really one or two people, and that just it's a grueling process. So anyway, but I hope that it'll turn out nicely. I'm hoping that you guys will be watching it and as it goes on. What else quite is there to say about El Shaddai? The El Shaddai is pretty good. I mean, I liked it. It's very, very biblical, so you guys may if you're a religious person, I don't think you should be watching it. Even if you are or not, I mean, it's one of those games that it's you know, it's like Assassin's Creed. You know, it's not it has historical things in it, or real not real. Oh my god. Real characters' names from actual historical events. It's just, you know, you can't really. It's nothing that really happened. So basically, if you like it, you can keep on watching it. If you don't like biblical stuff, or maybe it doesn't seem like the thing you should be watching, you know, just let me know, and I'm going to be keeping on doing it. But I'm just saying, like, if you guys have a problem with it, you better not be watching it. So that's all I gotta say about it. But for the most part, you know, it's a very unique game. Actually, it was the first game that I actually played that really didn't have like a HUD on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really see your health bar. You basically gauge how good your health's going by like how your how well your character's armor's holding up. You know, and if it doesn't look bad, or you're completely naked, well, then that means that you're going to go through a rough time. So, yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's a good game, and I'm gonna be glad to play through it just as soon as I can get the charger fixed, which is another problem. But you know what? If I get fixed, I get fixed. If I don't get fixed, well, you know, things are gonna be a bit messy, but you know. But I'm almost done. I still have the boss playthrough, and then I had the final boss playthrough. Number 3 and final boss playthrough. The final boss playthrough is it's decently long, and then I'm also including the cutscenes with it too. So I hope you enjoyed the cutscenes with it. It was that final boss is very challenging, and he seems to make. That boss just seems to make a habit of like staying alive. Yeah, I just did that. I better stop. So, I mean, for the most part, I hope you guys like this game. And I know I said for the most part so much. I say a lot of words over and over again. I'm sorry if my discussions turn out to be me repeating the same words over and over again, but I got a little bit of a speech problem. I knew this as I was growing up. It's a nervous habit that I have, and I know you shouldn't really be nervous doing playthroughs and stuff, but I just find myself being nervous and doing all this stuff, and I'm not nervous so much to the fact that it's just. I just say these things out of habit, and it bothers me like all hell, and I know I'm saying them over and over again, and it's like, ugh. You know, I was about to say some same words over and over again, Jesus. But given, you know, if I knew anything else, like if I could say anything else, trust me, I would be, but I was even doing it in school. I would say the same words over and over again, and you know, people would just kind of look at me funny, like, "Hey, why is this guy saying this over and over again?" You know, I don't really mean it. It just happens. Sorry. But you know, I've had people who tell me that they think it's all right, it's fine. They find no problems with it, and I'm glad that they don't. So. It's just part of who I am, and I'm sorry if you don't like it and stuff, but anyway, alright, see you guys.